It is a monster matchup, Jim Bentley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Okay, interesting. That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. So who's he picking out? Williams. Williams is... Oh, what a climb! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. João Neves. Inacio aim forwards. And it's Mendes. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. João Neves. Played towards the other side. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
João Neves. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Llorente. Llorente. Mendes can get it clear. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. João Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bernardo Silva. Here comes the cross. Yamal. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Araujo. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nico Williams, and he goes cross-field. Yamal, done delicately. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, it's come loose. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Araujo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Not a header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Fabian Ruiz, and it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Can he deliver? He can get that clear. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto, spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Mendes wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes. Cross goes in there. Nico Williams, who's set up one goal so far. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Time to deliver. Oh, nice touch. And it's Cancelo. Cross from... He's having a shot! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they're one another.
Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal looks to the other side. Cucurella. And that's aimed into the middle. He's cut it out. He's in it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Inacio, played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Pedri. Llorente. Played into the middle. Oh, that's overhit. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Over to the left. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yamal. Llorente. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. It's a good... Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Portugal take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cucurella. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Bruno Fernandes, played out to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal, Pedri. Now it's Williams. Williams. Purring through the gear. Williams!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Mendes chasing after it. Pedro Neto. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Eric Garcia. Pedri. This looks promising. Yamal. Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Pedri succumbs to the pressure. Looking to break at pace. And he's running through. Cleared without complication. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Neves. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedro Neto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a goal! Nico Williams clears it away. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vitinha plays it short. Very nicely done. João Cancelo is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo! Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cucurella aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bruno Fernandes, that's a delicate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. Al Kubasi, gently done. Oyarzábal, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nico Williams. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. And he goes cross-field. And they've got a throw. Now it's Oyarzábal. Out to the right. Chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Araujo forwards and with intent. That has found him in acres of space. Pedro Neto. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Araujo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. And here's close for a shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Williams. Cucurella. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Played towards the other side. Portugal half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's great chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Portugal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Cucurella. Oh, that's nice. Nico Williams. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's good play. Nico Williams. Oh, smashing header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Araujo, and he goes cross-field, and it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, played out to the left flank. Oh, it's a great ball here. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Foot in. Now that's well seen too. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's a throw. João Neves shifted upfield. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oyarzábal. Yamal. Real chance! Diogo Costa herring after the ball here. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played out towards the right wing. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Bernardo Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, gently done. Nuno Mendes. Chance to deliver. Unai Simon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, can he get onto this? João Cancelo. Decent chance! And again! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else did, so he just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Pedri. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Llorente. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rodri has overhit that horribly. Bernardo Silva looks to get on the end of this. Portugal desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. And it's Mendes. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper's dealt with that. Vitinha with it. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Eric Garcia is there, and he can get that clear. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Showing good feet. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzábal. Oyarzábal. Pings in across. Yamal. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Portugal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Now it's Williams. He is through here! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Williams. Looking for a decent ball in. João Cancelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Neves chooses to go cross-field. Llorente. Kubasi. Caresses it through. He can run onto that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. João Cancelo, head over towards the opposite flank. Llorente. So what can they make of this? Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Unai Simon clears it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fabian Ruiz looks to the other side. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And here's Llorente. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Llorente. Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, what a climb! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's played forward. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Pedro Neto. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And that's a goal kick. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kubasi. Spread out to the left. Caught offside that time. Araujo, João Neves, Gonçalo Inácio. Oh, good spread. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fabian Ruiz, aim forwards. Overhit and out of play. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And that is out of play. Pedro Neto. Mendes, forwards and with intent. Llorente, gently done. Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Williams. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Now it's Williams. João Cancelo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now who's going to be first to this? Oyarzabal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Short changes him with that pass. Llorente. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Takes the shot! Araujo. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oyarzabal. Nice looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Throw in. Fabian Ruiz played over towards the opposite flank. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Now it's Williams. Williams has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Neves. Inacio shifted upfield. Now it's Pedro Neto, and it's Mendes. He's in plenty of space here. Pedro Neto. And that's been won straight back. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vitinha goes short. There are a few waiting for it. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, such a clever touch. Bernardo Silva. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gonzalo Inacio, and he goes cross-field, and it's Cancelo. Nice control. Played out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! He wasn't that far away.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Cucurella. João Neves. Pedro Neto. And that's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there, and he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
Portugal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Cucurella. João can... Spain have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now here's the delivery. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch onto this? He has found the way through. Cucurella has been caught there. It's a foul. Too much on that. It's gone out. Mendes. João Cancelo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In by Cancelo. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Yamal. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Nico Williams. Pedri. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. He's through, now is he in? Nico Williams. It's run loose here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's a mighty effort! And that was very necessary. Yamal, surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gonzalo Inacio, Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes, moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pedro Neto.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Carries far too far and out of play. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Vitinha. Mendes is onto it in a flash. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. João Neves.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Clearly not happy with that. Araujo. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Played towards the other side.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a throw. Bruno Fernandes with 2 goals already to his name. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. That is good strength.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Pedri with the short one. And it's played forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Yamal. Mendes with a fine tackle.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Moved on forwards, and it's Cancelo. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. That looks a good ball through. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Portugal move 2 up and into a position of real strength. Pedri, that's an imaginative pass. Williams. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. That's going to go a long way. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Picks it up out wide. Nico Williams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries a deft little ball. Big chance! Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's found support out wide. João Cancelo. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Eric Garcia. Pedri. That looks a good ball through. Ronaldo, and he's certainly onside here. Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. Williams. That is lovely. Receives it in. And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Kubasi. Rodri forwards and with intent. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's been slipped through. Now it's Yamal. A chance to play it in. Llorente. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. Played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto. There's the shot! Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good chance here! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bernardo Silva brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. There will be a throw-in. Araujo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Williams is... Here's the header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oyarzabal cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
They've played it short. Williams. Vitinha with the clearance. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. And it's been taken short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's there to get it away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Hit into them. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide.
Fabian Ruiz.
And that's it. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.